Morning, morning. A bit of a cold one last night, hence the beanie. So we're going to be making our way shortly to Kalgoorlie. We're going to get an electric heater, a fan heater. So that means we're going to be going to a powered site to run the thing. We can't run it off our solar power. So we're also going to get a blanket because we need an additional thin blanket, over blanket, top blanket, whatever we call them, just to help keep us a bit warmer. I thought the previous night, we've had 2 nights now, I thought the first night was the coldest. Last night was a bit coldish, but Catherine felt both nights quite a lot, so we have to have a better plan of action for the colder night stays when we're free camping. Catherine with beanie. We're still actually in our in our Jimmy Jams. They may look like jogger bottoms, but they are Qatar Airways pyjamas, as Catherine is modelling there. So we've had our breakfasts and we're just going to be packing down before too long.
Grunty!
Come on, Bronte! I've been training Bronte for this whistle. Good girl! Good girl! It's a little game we play. Good girl!
Good girl.
Good dog! Good dog!
Yeah, you're clever girl. Yes.
So the recall is getting better with Bronte now. We're doing better. Catherine has told me that this is a dog-friendly park stay, so she can be off the leash.
Good, yeah. You got a twig, yeah, come here. You got a twig on you.
And she's happy for it.
She's had a zoomy. You're happy to be off the card, aren't you? Come on, where'd you go? Run. She's down there because he wants something.
Come on. Good girl. What a good dog. What a good girl.
Has your twig gone? I think you've lost it. Yes.
So she's doing a semi-zoomy now. Not a full-blown one, but you're excited, aren't you, girl, this morning? So yeah, Bronte's having fun, and we're shortly going to be packing down, which I'm not sure whether we'll record it on this particular vlog, on this session, but we'll do it maybe at a later stage. We just want to get unpacked as quick as we can and then get off to Kalgoorlie, because we've got a few things to do there, and we will be staying there for a few nights by the looks of it. You thirsty? That's a big drink, Bronte. What a thirsty girl.
Want some more? Want some more? Want more? Let's get. Want some more? No? All good? Get you some more? Auntie, a drink.
So we were using the hand pump there because the actual 12-volt electric pump is playing up a little bit. I think maybe there's some air locked into it, so it's just spitting and splattering at the moment, so we've got that to sort out. Alright, we will catch up with you a little bit later at some point. We're in Kalgoorlie. Very quiet. Saturday morning, well, Saturday afternoon.
No, it's Friday.
Oh, well, it's Friday afternoon. It's very quiet. Quiet, isn't it, Bronte? Too busy sniffing, you. So I think we've started out at the top end of town actually. We'll head back into the heart of it. So this is the local newspaper. So that building over there is the Post and Telegraph Office. So that would have been one of the early buildings here in Kalgoorlie. So they do look after these buildings, they maintain them really well. That's the town hall, established 1908. It's a fine example of a good building. Can't believe how quiet this place is. Excuse me mate, do you know where I can find a tap? Something I can drink from, please?
Come on, Dobby.
So, Kalgoorlie actually isn't that big. I thought it was a really big town. It's a fair size, but we've just pretty much walked it in about 10 minutes. It's a little bit like, very loosely, a little bit like New York with the long avenue types. So you want to go to another street, you've got to walk either up all the way or down all the way to get to the next street. Not very conducive for fast shopping.
But that's where the comparison with New York ends.
Yes. Otherwise it's like a big old country town in Australia. So, thoughts on Cal?
Well, I won't be looking to move here.
Oh, that's what you get used to though, really. Where very much town is. This is very much a rural town. Massive gold mining history. So we are in Discovery Parks, Kalgoorlie. It's not massively busy. There's a few people about. Just taking a bit of a tour. So from where you've just seen our camper, walk straight ahead up to the camp kitchen, which we've not actually used. So quite a few amenities in here. We've got the burners, the Barbies, an oven, pots and pans, microwave, sink, kettles, toasters. Wow, quite a few things actually. Big old fridge over there, and at the back, and the seating area. And then we wander this way to the ablutions, as they call them. There's a laundry here. Gents. females over that way. There's not much in the way of any areas to play out in. There's no bouncy castles or anything. Catherine does like to have one of these, jump on those little jumpy things you see, these big trampoline type things, inflatable ones. But they don't have any here. There is a pool in the entrance area. It's a bit too fresh for being in the pool, really. It's not warm enough for certain. But yeah, it's pretty standard, let's say, here, but comfortable, clean. What more do you want? Grunty. No, hey, come here. Come here. Come here, you little tyke. Come here, you little monkey. No bark. Did that make you want to have a drink? No bark, Bronte, no bark. No bark. We have a dog, a couple of dogs opposite us, and they're trying to wind Bronte up, but she's not quite bait into it. She's been told not to bark, and she's doing quite well. No bark. So we've managed to actually make it to the super pit. Bronte is allowed in there. It's just the tours she wasn't allowed on, and we thought that you could only visit via a tour. Apparently not. So I got talking to a local, and they said, yeah, there's a public lookout, and that's where we are, and that's where we've had a look over our shoulder and beyond to the super pit. So it's actually quite a sight to see in real life. The GoPro will not be doing it any justice. It'll look quite small and not very big at all. Just check out that digger claw. It's massive. Wow, so that's well worth visiting actually, is that. It's a massive hole in the ground, and that shovel for that digger, massive as well. Just to propel that thing would take so much power. Yeah, apparently I think Catherine was saying it's 500,000 ounces of gold every year they pull out of there. So there's money to be made, isn't there? Talking of which, I don't know where Catherine is. Oh, she's over there by some old equipment. We'll take a look. You are? Well, we'll see them on the camera though, unfortunately. But look at this old mining equipment here. All fenced in so no one can pinch it. I don't think it's used anymore. Old equipment. Look at that, 1940s to 1950s gold mine. It's a bogger. That would have carried some gold in its time. Side 1 ton side tip truck. This thing here. Likewise. And a truck of some descript with flat tyres, most certainly decommissioned. And that's why I can't get the drone up. Just massive heavy duty equipment. We've just been to the super pit. And Catherine's double ice creaming. Bronte's had a little bit, haven't you? Ice cream time. Cheers.
This is Boulder. We're actually in the G'day Park in Boulder, and we discovered after going to the super pit today that if you go straight under that underground, that bridge there, under that bridge, and carry on, you can see actually a raised bit where the super pit is, so it's very close to where we've been staying. Boulder, I would say, is older than Kalgoorlie, looking at the date of some of the buildings. There, the Miner, West Argus, Hocking and Company, booksellers and stationery. No date on that building though. Now it's a South African gourmet. There we go. J. Lewis, 1895. I don't know what they did, unless it was... No, I don't think it was a health centre in Boulder, medical and occupational back then. We've got G.R. Brown and Co, Taylors and Mercers, there we've got the wine salon, or saloon, isn't it? Wine saloon, E. Harold and W. Emmett, 1897. There we've got Emporium, more tailors, stationery and books, 1895. Again, outfitters, drapers, milliners and silk nurses. That's an old Bank of Australia building. Obviously a pub now. Goldfield Brass Band. I don't know whether that still exists. This building is actually the old courthouse. That one's the Court Hotel. This is a nice building. It's got a clock tower. Goldfields War Museum now. I presume it's the town hall. I like these trees, called Bushy Yate. See if you can see any parakeets. The parakeets love them. So they flower spring and autumn. They're like fingers, the flowers. I can't see any parakeets though. Auntie's enjoying a walk in the evening sunlight. Now this looks very, I never know whether it's Art Deco or Art Nouveau. I think it's Art Deco. It's 1937 and it's the Palace Theatre. This is basically called Historic Burt Street. This is the old Recreation Hotel. Again, another nice looking building, of course, with the verandas. The whole of Boulder, Burt Street, has got verandas because it will be very hot here in summer. Of course, we are in Australian winter now. That building is 1898. Well, there have been some very happy miners spent a night or two in there after finding some gold. And there it is, historic Burt Street. A view again of what I think will be the old town hall. Now, Bronte doesn't like these metal crossings, do you, darling? Bronte? No, she says. Come on then. How do you do it? That's it. Good girl. That's a fire station. I don't know what that, some sort of gargoyle in the corner. Looks a bit of an ugly character. It's got bat wings, big ears. I wouldn't like to meet him up a dark alley. This is an old building, 1895, Brennan Brothers, drapers, milliners, outfitters, silk mercers and clothiers. I would imagine that they were Irish. This is another statue of a gold miner. It says it was erected as a tribute to all those mine workers who, by their skill and unsurpassed work output, gave the Golden Mile its worldwide reputation.